Bang bang, welcome back to the Weapon X program. I am your host, Weapon X, and today we're going to talk about how to get your gun permit. This is a special request from a young lady by the name of Alexis. Just want to give you a shout out to you and your channel. That's my cousin, Rich Cousin. Peace to you. She asked me, how to get her gun permit, and I should do a video on how, people can get their gun permits, or let's say weapon permits. This is real touchy right now and technical. I'm gonna stay in this lane right here, being I'm cruising. But now it varies from state to state, municipality to municipality, the town that you living in. You know what I'm saying? So how I originally got my gun permit, I had to go to my municipality. You know what I'm saying? And I went there and I asked for a firearms permit application. The application is free. They give you the application. Of course, you answer your questions, yes or no, were you a felon, all that good stuff. I don't remember everything that's on that, but self-explanatory once you get the application. It's like a 2-page application, real simple, real easy. They're gonna ask you for some references, 3 to 4 reliable, it may be 2, it may be now 2 or 3 reliable sources that you can put down for a reference. And you put those people down, make sure you put their contact information, and they would get back to them. Back then, all of that was in writing. Now we living in this time of this COVID-19, and I just want to say peace, love, respect, and God bless all the survivors of COVID, because a lot of us did survive, man. I'm one. I did have COVID-19, you know what I'm saying, and it was rough. It was rough, but God brought us through. Praise God for that. But now through this COVID time, everything is online. So now you could just go on to, I think that's New Jersey, www.newjerseyfirearmspermit.com. And from there, everything is self-explanatory. You put in your municipality. If you're from Irvington, New Jersey, East Orange, New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, you pick the municipality that you're from. It's going to be like a code section in there, SP 101, something like that. Every municipality, township has a different code to it. So you find your municipality, and South Jersey, if you're living in South Jersey, you live in Violin, Williamstown, Puna, you pick that municipality. It's all going to be down on the list on your left-hand side. Scroll down. Prefer use your computer. Goes faster and it's much easier. You can see everything. Once you're done, picking your municipality, go to your municipality. It's going to ask you how many gun permits do you want. Now, your handgun permits, you would have to, I usually get about 4 at one time. They used to be $2 a permit, so you figure that's $8. You're spending. Now, whether you buy 4 handguns, that's totally up to you. But it's always good to have them, just in case after your 31 days is up and you're eligible to go out and buy another handgun with your permit, you'll have it. You don't have to go through this long, tedious process again. So what I like to do is get 4. So you pick in, it says how many firearm permits do you want. You put in 4 or 3 or 2, whatever to your liking. You put that in. Once you put that in, you scroll down. They're going to ask you a bunch of questions. Have you ever been a felon? You ever have a firearms permit in another state? Things of that nature. Everything is self-explanatory up there. So from that point, you scroll on down. Get the checkout. They're going to charge you. Well, if you don't already have your gun permit, they're going to set up a date where you have to go get your fingerprints. They're definitely going to run your background check. They're going to do a universal background check on you. These are for those that don't have their gun permits. Because being that I already have mine, the process is a little more easier and a little less time. But for those that are newbies, virgins to this, once you go on that portal, of course, you fill out all the information. You provide your name, your address, where you work, if you work, phone number, social security, where you was born. They want the works. Give them all that. Don't leave nothing out. If you got a middle name, put it in there. They're going to do a background check on you. Now, that background check can take anywhere to 3 to 5 months. You know, maybe less time than that. Some people get lucky depending on the municipality and the people that's working, and they pushing the applications. So you fill all of that out. Of course, they'll hit you back with an email stating when they want you to do your fingerprints. You know, your whole process probably won't be no more than $120, $125 for your whole process. Fingerprints may be $90. You know, like I said, depending on how many permits you want to get, you know, $2 a permit. As far as I know right now, the time and date of this video, $2 a permit, and then maybe $18 for the municipality to, you know, push your paperwork through. And, you know, once you get your email confirming they got all your information and everything, and you go do your fingerprints and all that good stuff, once your fingerprints come back clean, as they should, you good to go. Once that point happens, you good to go. You just now waiting for them to email you and tell you, listen, sir or ma'am, you know, your firearms permits are here waiting for you. Now, once you get your firearms permit, it also comes with a firearms ID card, which with that, you're able to purchase in the state of New Jersey long rifles, which are long guns. You're able to purchase those anytime you want, and as many as you want. If you see 2 rifles, you see a shotgun, and maybe, let's say, a bolt action rifle up there. Because we don't want to say the other ones, because you know how they do right now. You say America's rifle, they on your ass. So you know, you see 2 of those, you know, you say, hey, listen, I want those. You just show your driver's license, your firearms ID, and they'll do the process right there. And then it's a little waiting period now, you know, a couple of days before you can come back and pick your weapon up. That's fine. But with the firearms permit, you need those permits for handguns, you know, because they're more concealable, so they want a little more information. They want to be a little more in debt with that in New Jersey. So with those, you need those. They're like physical pieces of paper that the state, you know, issues to you. And every time you buy a handgun, every 31 days, because it'll have to be 31 days, you can buy a handgun. So after that 31 days, you can go get you another one. If you feel like you want another one, you go get you another one. You know, bring that paperwork, bring your firearms ID card, driver's license. They take care of the paperwork right there. They tell you, listen, you can come pick your weapon up in 4 to 5 days, maybe 5 to 7 days, whatever it may be. So you do that, and that's how that works with the handguns. Rifles, same process, but you just go with your firearms ID card and your driver's license, and you see something you want, you can pick it out right there and do the paperwork right there, pay your money or pay it when you come back to pick your weapon up, and you're good to go. 5 to 7 days, you got two rifles. So, you know, that's the process on that right there, man. So for all the ladies, mostly ladies that's been asking me, you know, how do I get my firearms permit? That's more so, you know, the information on that. But anybody want to, you know, chime in, anything I missed out, please leave it in the comments, man. Go to the comments, put something in there, let me know what's good, you know. Let me know you rocking with your boy Weapon X, you know. And put a comment down there. Like, share, subscribe. You got a gun buddy or, you know, a female that's into firearms, direct them over to my channel, man. I appreciate it. You know? So on that note, man, I'm gonna say love, peace, and pistol grease. Y'all be easy. Enjoy the day. One love.